As the total money supply is increasing, we are getting more closer with Bitcoin to the quantitative hardening. The halving is in approximately 9 days. And Cnbc was talking about the Bitcoin halving as well. In today's video, I want to have a look at the hash rate, I want to have a look at the Bitcoin price, and I want to have a small talk about the situation in Lebanon right now. So guys, all about that in today's video. With that being said, my name is Jeroen, this is the Blockchain Today, the channel where you subscribe for daily crypto videos. And right now, let's jump into the content. And let's start with having a look at the Bitcoin price on the weekly time frame. Well, on the weekly time frame, everything is still looking ultra bullish. We have the 7th green candle in a row, which we are going to close today, which will be quite extraordinary because we are not seeing this that much in the historical Bitcoin price action, that we have 7 green weeks in a row. We have an increase in volume. We can see in the MACD that the weekly MACD momentum is as well having a bullish cross, which means that the weekly momentum is shifting towards the bullish side, which we already clearly can see in the price, but the MACD is a lagging indicator. So the information is later processed right there. But this is quite logical. It is a good sign for Bitcoin. And on the daily time frame, Bitcoin is still trading above the 200-day moving average, a very important moving average, which right now is at approximately 8K. And as you can see, the halving is coming very close, and that is directly a warning, guys, because at the time of the halving, we can definitely expect some turbulence in the price of Bitcoin, either to the upside or to the downside. Right now in the 4-hour time frame, we can find a bearish divergence. So in the RSI, we made a lower high, and in the price, we were making a higher high. That is a bearish divergence, which is telling us that there might be some bearish momentum in the price of Bitcoin. But guys, I do want to give a warning that even though we are seeing divergences right now, we are at a very vulnerable place with the price, because the Bitcoin halving event is coming. We are going to get a lot of irrational behavior in and outflow of Bitcoin, I think. So I think we can definitely expect some turbulence either to the upside or to the downside, and it's going to be very hard to predict that beforehand. Like, for example, guys, the hype of the halving, and I'm not talking about the halving itself, but the hype of the halving could already be priced in right here, and we could see a sell the news kind of event, right? That we right before the halving, we are seeing a dump because people are selling on the news, selling before the news, trying to outsmart other investors. But it is also possible that the hype of the halving creates in the coming week and weeks even more interest in investors, and which can push the price of Bitcoin even higher. But guys, the argument that after the Bitcoin halving, Bitcoin is more scarce and has a higher stock to flow ratio, which is true. I don't think that we see the scarcity of Bitcoin directly expressed in the price of Bitcoin. It's the same with inflation, right? When money is getting printed, we don't see any inflation yet in our society, unless it is approximately like 6 to 12 months after that money was created. And that is the same with the scarcity of Bitcoin, in my opinion. When Bitcoin is becoming more scarce due to the halving, it will take at least some time until we see the scarcity being expressed in Bitcoin's price. But that doesn't mean that the price can go up and down due to the hype around the halving. And when we have a look at the hash rate, guys, we can see that we created a lower high in the chart, which is not the most bullish sign, of course. And if we zoom in on the hash rate right now, we can see a small decrease in hash rate over the past couple of weeks. And this might be some miners who stopped their operations due to the halving event, because they expect they won't be profitable anymore after we have seen the halving event occur. So guys, the halving is coming up in 9 days, and as I said, I think we can expect some turbulence in the Bitcoin price. But do take in mind, even if you want to take advantage of the volatility, don't touch your hodl bags. The hodl position is for the long term, and you should not risk any short-term gains with your hodl position. The halving event reminds us about the importance of scarcity and the scarcity of Bitcoin. This is going to be an extra important halving, as the inflation rate of Bitcoin will be below the inflation rate of fiat currencies, and the scarcity of Bitcoin measured with the stock to flow ratio will be higher than the scarcity of gold. So guys, don't forget to hodl. We have a new emoji, and that is this emoji holding a Bitcoin. This is the new hodl emoji, and I have added this hodl emoji to the Discord chat as well. And guys, on CNBC they were talking about Bitcoin as well, and especially about the halving event, how bullish the halving event will be for Bitcoin, and that we might see a breakout to the upside after the big run that we have seen right now. And guys, I just want to give a warning with this. We are seeing bullish news, and the halving of Bitcoin is definitely bullish. But yeah, we can also see some sell-offs during the halving. We have seen it in the previous halving as well, that we have seen a huge drops. And if you are trading, and especially if you are trading with leverage, then you might want to lower your leverage around the period of the halving due to the volatility that we can see in Bitcoin's price. And of course, you can take advantage of the volatility, but again, it is very difficult to predict if we are going to see a breakout to the upside, if it will be a legit breakout, or if we are going to see a sell the news kind of event. And I am still watching the same levels in the Bitcoin chart as I was talking about yesterday. And to the upside, that will be the 9.5k level where the resistance is of the downwards trending line. And below us, I'm watching right now the 8k level, because the 20-week moving average and the 200-day moving average are aligning at that level. And I think if we would break below that level, we could see a further sell-off in the Bitcoin price. And I think if we are going to break the 9.5k level, then that is definitely looking bullish for Bitcoin. And guys, quick talk about Lebanon, because Lebanon is right now in a crisis. The inflation rate of January 2020 was right here at 10%. So the society is experiencing the flaws of the fiat currency right there, and they are protesting. They are going into the streets and protesting against the fiat currencies, protesting against the central bankers, because they are seeing right now the value of their fiat currency devaluating at a high pace. And people are getting worried. If we have a look at the search term inflation or hyperinflation, we can see that in Lebanon, we see a massive peak in the amount of searches, right? People are getting interested in this topic. And I tried to find some evidence that people are buying into Bitcoin in these periods. But honestly, I couldn't find it on local Bitcoins. On local Bitcoins, the site where I usually check the amount of volume that is being traded in a certain country, is not showing the volume that is being traded in Lebanon. So guys, I'm definitely going to watch this. And if you know more about the situation in Lebanon, or if you have any proof that people there are buying into Bitcoin due to the crisis that we are seeing right now there, then let me know in the comment section down below. And guys, I'm going to end this video with a fragment of what is happening in Lebanon right now. Some protesters, they visualized a famous meme and they put their fiat currency on the coffin of that meme. I thought that was quite funny. I want to show you. So guys, if you like this video, please leave a thumbs up. If you haven't subscribed to the channel yet, then please do so. I'm uploading every day a new crypto video, and I will see you all tomorrow. And don't forget